Good morning, children. Welcome to your maths class. Chapter 16, Data Handling. Now, in this chapter, we will study how we can arrange our daily observations in different ways. So, first of all, data. The collection of all the observations is known as data. Data handling refers to the process of gathering, recording, and presenting information in a way that is helpful to others. For instance, in graphs or charts. Means whenever we are representing any information, any observation means data in any form, means in maybe in bar graph, maybe in pictograph, maybe in circle graph. So that is known as data handling. Data handling is also sometimes known as statistics, and you will often come across it in the study of both maths and science. So first of all, we will discuss about pictograph. Now, representing data in pictograph. Pictorial or visual representation of data in the numerical form is called graphs, and in pictograph pictures are used for representing data. Now you can see here, now some fields are given and the crops grown in that fields, that is also given, but that crops are represented in the form of pictures. Like in field A, again pictures are given here to show its quantity of crop. Same in the case of field B, C, D and E. So these type of graphs are known as pictographs. Example, the below graph shows how many oranges were sold in 3 weeks. Now here weeks are given, 3 weeks are given and number of sold oranges are given. Now, one more important thing is given under this information. Each orange stands for 20 oranges. Means one orange represents 20 oranges. So, in week 1, total 4 oranges are there, but one orange represents 20. So, 24s are 80. Now, in week 2, 7 are there. 7 into 20. 140 oranges are there. In week 3, 3 oranges are there. So 23s are 60 oranges. Now with the help of this given pictograph, we will answer the following questions. How many oranges were sold during the third week? In week 3, only 3 oranges. 3 oranges means 20 into 3. 60 oranges are there which were sold in week 3. Next question, in which week the oranges sold were maximum? Means in which week maximum oranges were sold? So that is in week 2, because in this week 140 oranges were sold. Next one is bar graph. Now in this bar graph, bar means the shape just like a chocolate bar. Data may also be represented in the form of bars. These representations of data are called bar graph. Now here example is given, days are given and number of newspapers are given here. Now in bar graph we have horizontal as well as vertical lines. Now in horizontal line days are represented and in vertical line number of newspapers are represented. Now see, in day 1 4,000 newspapers are there. So first of all, when we will represent number of newspapers, it should have a sequence. So we will start from 0 and we have to take proper gap between these. So 0 to 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, 12,000 and 14,000, because in day 7 14,000 newspapers are there. So we will stop here only. So day 1 4,000 we will represent, means we will draw this graph up to 4,000. In day 2 6,000, day 3 2,000, day 4 8,000, day 5 12,000, day 6 10,000 and day 7 14,000. So in this way we can represent any given data in the form of bar graph. Example, the graph shows different grades scored by students in grade 4. In grade 4 means in class 4. Now, here Horizontally, grades are shown and vertically, number of students are shown. Now, with the help of this given bar graph, we will answer the following questions. Question 1. How many students scored grade B? Now, in grade B, you have to see how many students have scored this. Now, here vertically you can see here only 25 students are there who have scored grade B. Next question, which grade was least scored? Least means सबसे कम. So which grade is there? That is grade D. That is only scored by 5 students only. So answer will be grade D. In question 3, how many students scored grade A? Now here you can see the 10 students are there who has scored grade A. Next question 4, how many students are there in grade 4? In grade 4 means in class 4. So grade A, how many students have scored? 10. Grade B, 25 students have scored. Grade C, 10 students have scored, and grade D, 5 students have scored. So 10 plus 25 plus 10 plus 5, which is equal to 50 students. So total 50 students are there in class, means in grade 4. Next is your circle graph. Now circle graph means that given data is represented in a circle and that circle is represented in sectors. A circle graph is a graph in the form of a circle that is divided into sectors with each sector representing a part of a set of data. Now see the example. In a circle below are the details of library books in the school library. Now here the number of books present in library are given in a circle graph. Now with the help of this circle graph we have to answer the following questions. First of all, see, in maths 400 books are given, English 300 books, science 200 and French 100. So total are 1000 books. First question is, how many books are there in the library in all? In all means total number of books in library. So in maths 400, English 300 means 700 plus 200, 900 plus 100. 1000. So total number of books in library are 1000 books. In question 2, name the subject on which least number of books is there in the library. Least means सबसे कम. So here you can see only French books are there, that is only 100. So answer will be French and 100 books. Question 3, find the number of books on math subject in the library. So in math subjects how many books are there in library? That is 400. So in this way, with the help of given bar graph, pictograph and circle graph, we can answer the following questions. Okay children, take care.